Well, hello everybody. Thank you for joining us once again on this Thursday, same time, same place, for our healing circle. Hope you've had a good week since last week and had lots of time to share your healing light with others and generally kept yourself fit and well. I hope, I trust. What I'm going to do today, I'm going to do something a little bit different. We'll still do the same type of meditation and radiate, transmit healing out to our planet and all the people live streams on it. But what I want to do, just to put a different slant on it, I'd like you all to think of your birthday, the date of your birthday, not the month or the year, just the day. And what I want to do, and I'd ask you to do, is all of you born on an even number, I'd like you to think pink. And all of you that's born on an odd number, I'd like you to think of the colour blue. We'll be doing the same meditation, but you'll be thinking of the pink or the blue, depending on the date of your birthday. Again, not the month or the year or the total of them, just the date of your day. Odd numbers pink, even numbers blue. And then we'll see how we'll grow. And then that way the two colours, the two energies will blend together, each with its own individual characteristics and power and effect on everyone. They will blend together for an amazing result and effect on all those that receive it, or those that want to receive it. So, with that in mind, odds is pink and blues is even. Okay, we're going to make a start. So, as usual, the usual house rules: make sure your phones are turned off, please, and hopefully you won't get any disturbance knocking on the doors or whatever. So you can start to find yourself in a nice comfortable space, whether you're sat up or sitting up, preferably not laying down. As I say, preferably sitting upright in a chair, in a comfortable chair, whether it's an armchair or a dining chair. And then we'll begin by breathing to the rhythm of 4. So we breathe in the count of 4, and then we hold it in the pit of our tummies for 4, and then we exhale for 4, and we wait 4 until we breathe in again. We breathe in for 4, hold for 4, out for the count of 4, and we hang on for 4, and so on, until we get in a nice, easy, rhythmic breathing, which will help slow us down, will help us focus on what we're here to do, and it will keep out all the negative thoughts and the niggles. Did I lock the door? Did I turn the iron off? And all those funny thoughts that come floating through your mind when you least need them. If you experience that, just acknowledge that they are there and let them go. Let them go through your mind. Don't hang on to them. Because as I say, we are here tonight and you have given very graciously half an hour of your time so that we can send the healing energy out to everyone and anything. So we'll start by feeling the colour building in your tummy, the pink or the blue, whichever it is. I'm just going to refer to it as the colour. So be aware of the colour forming in the pit of your tummy. And with each in-breath, it grows larger and takes up more space. And with each out-breath, any last remaining thoughts and concerns are leaving you. And as we breathe in, with each breath, that light in our tummy gets bigger and larger as it gradually works its way completely through our body. With each breath, it spreads down through our hips and our thighs, and at the same time it's working upwards, working up the abdomen into the chest cavity and our lungs and our heart, especially our heart. And as it goes down through the knees, down the calves to our feet, which are anchored to the floor, and it even goes down into the floor and into the ground below us. And at the same time, it's continued up from our heart, up our throat, and through our head, through the back of the head, and the front, over our face, and the back of the head, until we are completely full with the colour that is completely within us. Either of those colours we've chosen will basically, they are both colours of great healing, with great healing powers. So just be aware of your whole body being full of this healing colour, swirling around you like a mist, swirling around within you, around all your organs, your joints, anywhere in your body you feel any sort of dis-ease, any form of discomfort, then focus the healing colour, the light, the mist in that area. And as you do so, see it becoming more intense and more active as it moves and works its way around every cell, every part of your being. And it also brings peace and healing to any of you that are feeling any discomfort, whether it's physical, emotional or mental. Any of those three levels, the healing light will work and you will benefit from it. It will help you through your day. And as we see the mist swirling around within us, gradually become aware that you notice that the coloured mist is actually going out from us in all directions. It is radiating out. And as it does so, bring to mind any friends, people you know, loved ones, who you feel could be experiencing any form of dis-ease at present, and see them with the light, with the coloured mist, if they so choose. If they don't, it matters not, it is their call. And even people you don't know that well, perhaps work colleagues, people you meet in the street, anyone you feel that could benefit, just see their face sort of flash across your mind. Some will take the healing, some will not. The object of the exercise is to radiate it out to all those that wish to use it and choose to do so. So just take a few moments to call names, faces to mind and see them bathed in the healing mist. And at this point we can also include any of our pets that we have that may be suffering, may be a bit anxious. Just see them bathing in the mist, the coloured mist, the one that you are working with. And now, as we come towards the end of the people we know and our pets, we become aware yet again that the mist is intensifying around us. It is getting dense and yet more active as it spreads further away from us. As always, it spreads in all directions, including down into the planet and up into the sky, way above us. And as it spreads around the planet, we see at certain points, we see certain areas where light is being transmitted, whether the pink and the blue, and at each point it is one of our group, and we see them becoming linked together to form one healing energy made up of the two colours that spreads itself around our planet. And as it does so, it brings peace and well-being to anyone who chooses to step into it. And we see it moving yet further into the hospitals, into the clinics, and into the first aid camps, the tents, and the makeshift surgeries. Any place of physical healing and mental healing, we see that mist working and bringing some ease and some peace and serenity to all involved in that establishment. The patients, the medical staff, the families of the patients, anyone and everyone who is connected with the running and the well-being of these establishments and the people within. We ask that the healing light, the healing mist, intensifies around these areas, around these establishments, working its magic. And finally we see that our planet is completely covered, surrounded with a pink mist and a blue mist, or a pink light or a blue light. We know that this mist, or the light, however you see it, is also working below the surface of our planet for all those creatures that live at that realm, the creatures that live in the oceans, and the creatures that fill our skies, that we all begin to live in harmony. We all begin to live in peace, and we all treat our planet with the respect it deserves. Because our planet is on a journey of evolution just as we are. So I leave you for a few minutes, seeing our planet bathed in the mist of the two colours, whichever one you are generating, transmitting. Each and every one plays a very important role, a very important part in sending out, radiating, transmitting this healing energy. continue to radiate, to transmit the colour. And see it and really feel it working its way around our planet, being busy like a mist in the wind. It moves everywhere and anywhere and always where it's meant to be. So please, as I say, please continue to transmit for a few more minutes. For now, for the last few minutes of our transmission, I'd like each of you to change colour. If you were pink, now transmit blue. If you were blue, transmit pink, just for the last remaining couple of minutes. And as you look at the mist around our planet now, the blue and the pink combined together, you see the most beautiful purple colour. You will not have seen this colour before because it is not of our world. It is usually beyond the parameters of our colour recognition. I suppose we could call it a universal purple. The energies of the pink and the purple, the pink and the blue, have combined together to create this purple. It's just as our individual energies have come together to form a group to transmit the healing energy wherever it is needed, required. And now I'd ask you to bring the vision of the planet with the mist around it. See that decrease in size now as your awareness slowly begins to return to your body. And gradually now your awareness returns to your physical being. And I'd ask you, as usual, just to wriggle your fingers, wriggle your toes, have a bit of a stretch if need be, to help you become fully grounded. And if anyone feels still a bit out there, please do not get up and go outside and drive a car or anything. Just take a few moments to allow yourself, your consciousness, to return to your body. And before we go, I'd just like to explain my theory, and this is my philosophy. It's not written in stone anywhere. This is probably fairly common belief, but I believe that the blue is the healing colour, a powerful healing colour, and the pink is a colour of unconditional love and total acceptance. And you put those two together, you have an extremely powerful healing force, healing energy that we're working with. So although tonight now has come to an end, the healing doesn't. Just remember, you all have it at your fingertips to use whenever you feel the need, whenever it is asked of you. You have the thought, you have the knowledge, use it for all. And one last thought, you can have a little notebook handy, a little healing book, and you could put people's names in who you feel could benefit from the healing. And you put the act of putting their name in the book will ensure that the healing is sent to them even when you're not consciously doing so. So that's another thing you can do all the time. Keep it in your pocket, your bag, wherever. Have it at home. You hear of someone, you know of someone, one of your family gets ill, put their name in the book. And then every time you think of that book and the healing, their name will be included. So I'll leave you with that, and thank you all for being here. That was great. I think the group is getting quite unified and quite all together, and we're putting out some powerful healing energy there for all and sundry. So giving up our half an hour is very worthwhile. And I thank you all for being a part